Hi, my name is Anthony Bowles from Anthony Bowles Architecture Limited. Thanks for watching this video series explaining what initial surveys you may need to get your construction project started. Firstly, let's have a quick review of the overall survey set. Here is the full list. I won't read through it line by line, so please just press pause if you would like to take some time to go through it yourself. In this video, we will review what information you can find from a local planning survey. So the relative significance of this exercise can vary depending on your project and location. But as a general rule, it can be really helpful for multiple reasons to carry out an initial desktop study to see what local planning considerations may be relevant for you. For example, are you in a conservation area or an area of outstanding natural beauty? Equally, has anybody nearby or even the property next door done a similar project to the one you are proposing? All of this can be useful information to have early on in a project. By searching on local planning portal websites, you can find all this relevant information. For example, you could do a map search or address search and look at the previous planning history for both your property and the neighbouring properties. All planning applications are typically publicly available, along with all the drawings and reports that were submitted with any applications. The only exception to this is a pre-application, which is more of a private review between you and the planning team, and this type of application is not publicly searchable. So if you can find a local relevant application by reviewing its publicly available planning history, you may be able to understand any constraints that the application was approved under, or you may be able to follow the history and see that someone tried for a more ambitious scheme first and then got withdrawn or rejected, and then went in again and got consent for something different or more modest. You might also find that a specific survey was required or a specific follow-up condition was attached to any consent. So let's take a look at a local authority planning portal, just so you can get an idea of the formats and the information available. So just picking one at random, this is Islington Borough Council Planning Portal. So basically you can just scroll down through the website and input an application reference, or in this case, I've put in an address, and then you just press the search button. And because we've done a specific address, it automatically comes up with relevant applications for that property. So you can see here one that was done in 2024, one that was done in 2017, and you can see that they were for a single-story rear extension and side infill extension. And if we just click on the link, it will then take us to the application details. Again, the address, the ward, how the application was decided, or when it was, if it was decided, and keep scrolling on down and you can get to documents. So here you can review what was submitted as part of the application. So in this case, you have the application form, the decision notice, existing drawings, and the proposed drawings. So we could have a quick look at that. So just press that icon and it will come up with, hopefully, the proposed drawings for that property. Okay, hopefully that gives you an idea of how a desktop planning study can be quick and helpful. One final thing to say on this issue is that if you do some of this research yourself, you can also potentially find out which other architects have worked locally. You may, for instance, find that a particular architect successfully got consent for the house next door for almost exactly the kind of project that you are hoping to achieve. Now, obviously at ABA, we would hope you would choose us to work with, but it may well be worth you getting in touch with those other architects to see how it went and whether or not they can help you. Equally, you can ask if they saw the scheme all the way through to construction, and if so, do they recommend the builder they used? All of which is good research for the longer term. So, I hope that is all somewhat helpful. The next exciting installment of this video series is on heritage surveys and what to expect from that process. While no doubt waiting eagerly for that one to be released, please let me know if you have any questions, comments, or feedback on this video. My email address will be on screen in just a moment. Many thanks for watching.